Happy Friday! We did it. We made it through the week. This is it. You get to go play after a few more hours of work. So Fridays are always the best, aren't they? I'll tell you. So good morning. Hi, Paulette. Good morning. Nice to see you. Hello, everybody. I'm wondering if you got to see the show last night. We had a great time. It was a Vino and Voices episode, so we had a really good time. Hi, Ivana. Good morning, Tracy. Nice to see you. Hi, Tina. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Kelly. So there we go. So today, hey, Crystal. Hello. We're going to talk about control freaks. And you may be one of them. Good morning, Tina. Hi, Nadia. Good morning, Meredith. Nice to see everybody. So a lot of us either are our worst control freak or we are surrounded by control freaks, right? And what happens? You know, they want things their way. They want to make sure they're managing everything, right? Good morning, Mary. Hi, Connie. Hi, Salima. They are sitting there manipulating so that it goes their way, right? And so no matter what you say or no matter what you do or what suggestions you may offer, they're really not listening because it has to be their way or the highway. And again, I'm only laughing because I know I'm a bit of a control freak. I try not to be, but I am. And that's okay. It is what it is. But when we are dealing with control freaks to the extent that they're suffocating us, that we don't have a voice to even speak or talk, we got to kind of look at that. So if that's you doing it to yourself and getting in your own way, you got to kind of acknowledge it, saying, "Hey, wait a second. How can I remanage why I feel the need to control?" And starting to let go. Because when we're trying to control our own lives or other people's lives, we're not really then trusting the universe to bring to us, to guide us, to help align us with where we're supposed to be, right? And so sometimes we're sitting there saying, I'm pushing so hard, nothing's working, it's not working. Well, you're probably trying to control it. And what happens is when you're trying to control things, right, you get all stressed out, you get worried because if it's not doing exactly the way you want it to, you're gonna get anxious about it. And you're going to panic or get upset. So the more we can, in our own lives, just try to relax. Try to let go of our need to control the outcome. Try to really say, all right, universe, what do you got in store for me today? That's when we can really allow ourselves to then be guided. And let our team say, oh, well, we've been trying to bring this opportunity to you, but you kept looking over here. And so now that you're looking here, here you go. And you'll say, gosh, that just dropped in. That just showed up one day. And your team is probably going, oh, no, we've been giving it to you all along. You just didn't see it. Can you imagine how frustrated our team must be at times? They must be like, huh? We keep showing her. But you may also be dealing with people in your lives that are control freaks. And again, that could really take away your own freedom. It may be really difficult to have conversations with them or to work with them. If you work with a control freak, if your boss is a control freak, whew, that's really hard because you then really don't have added value, right? You're not able to contribute in a really healthy, fun way. So, yeah, exactly, Colleen. What do you got in store for me today? But when you're dealing with control freaks, right, in your life, and we're going to, all of us, you know, whether we're dealing with ourselves or dealing with someone else, it is learning to manage it. So holding your boundaries is really important. You got to hold your boundaries when dealing with a control freak. Also, the other important thing is not to take it personally, because a lot of times when you're dealing with someone who is controlling, we may take their actions very, very personal. And it really isn't. It's never about us, right? It really is about their need to manipulate or control the outcome that they perceive it should be. And so when we can just kind of loosen up, and when we can surrender our need to control it, I'm going to make this person like me. This person, if they just saw this about me, they'd really like me. Oh, this relationship is, if I could just get him to see this, he would know I'm the one. And when we do things like that, it doesn't work, right? It's not going to work when we're trying to control and measure the outcome that we desire. That doesn't mean you can't manifest something. It doesn't mean that you can't put positive energy. It doesn't mean that you can't work around, but we have to let go of the overall overbearing controlling and really allow ourselves to kind of take a step back, trust that we are supported by the universe. And that's a hard thing too, is to feel that sense of trust, to believe that you're supported, to take a breath and know that someone's got your back. And this can be tricky. This can be scary, especially when you're trying to do your own thing, or if you've got financial concerns, health concerns, longevity, you're worried about promotion, you're worried about getting fired, and all of these things, right? Good morning, Tina. Hi, Lorianne. So all of these fears are natural. All these fears and worries and it can lend us to wanting to be controlling, right? But at the end of the day, the more controlling you are, the less successful you're going to be. So you gotta go, okay, all right, I can do my part. I can get in there. But at the end of the day, I gotta surrender. I gotta trust. And if you are dealing with that controlling person, that control freak, ask yourself, how important is it for you to be right? We have to be able to let go of the ego. I'm right, it's my way, we have to be able to let go of that portion of it, especially when dealing with a control freak. Like, if someone wants a form done an exact certain way, there may be a reason for it, right? They may have a really legitimate reason. And you have to ask yourself, how important is it for me to fight that? Is it no big deal for me to just follow the form? Not a big deal. Then you don't worry about it. You don't stress yourself out about it, right? It's going to make them happy, not a big deal. But if you're dealing with someone who's so overbearing in your life and they want to control your actions as well as their own and manipulate everything you're doing, well, that's, again, where your boundaries have got to step in. Your voice has got to speak up so that you have your experience. They don't get to have two experiences. That's not fair. They don't get to have their physical experience and your physical experience. I don't know. They get one. So allow yourself to have your voice to say, I don't mind you doing this for you, but I need this way for me. And just take a breath. Don't let it stress you out. Don't let yourself stress you out. How often are you really stressing yourself out with your controlling tendencies? So surrender, trust that the universe is there. Allow them to unfold and show you what is before you. Enjoy that journey. Marinate in it. It's really fun when you take a step back and say, all right, show me what you got. You might be surprised with what comes forward, okay? So that is our Coffee with Colby for today, our morning inspiration. Now you get to kick it off for the weekend. You get to relax, kick back, have a good weekend. If you are finding yourself trying to control something this weekend, take a mental note. Ask yourself, how can I shift my actions? How can I shift my perception? Am I blocking the universe with how I'm handling this situation? You may be surprised at what comes forward, okay? So I appreciate this. All the episodes are uploaded on YouTube. So if you're getting bored this weekend or you're out in the garden and need some listening pleasure, go ahead and binge listen to them, right? They're on the YouTube. But thank you for everyone. I see all the shares and the comments. We're having a great time. Live with Colby Rebel next week, you guys. Very special episode. I'm going to release it here first. Paul Selig. He is a psychic medium, best-selling author. He's got some courses. This man is amazing, and he's a legend, and he's gonna be on with me next Thursday. So lots happening. And next week I go to Lilydale. So anybody even around or near New York, come do these workshops with me. Oh my gosh, I want to see you, and I'm so excited. So have a great day, everybody. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Remember, shine your light and shine it bright. See you later. Bye, everyone.